All right, I want to formally welcome every one of you to this special presentation today, the special web class, because for some weeks now, and yes, some of you have probably been training yourself, have been going through training, you've been buying stuff, and a lot of it is theory, and I want to show you how you can actually start making this money. See, getting certified as a digital business specialist is a good thing, it's a great thing. I encourage everyone to do it. But that is like going to school to get a degree. That is like going to school to get a certificate. And like you guys know, that by itself does not put money in your pocket. What puts your money in your pocket is actions that you take and specific things that you do to put money in your pocket. That is why I want to share something profound with you today. And at the end of it, I'm going to give you an offer that I'm 100% sure none of you can refuse, because I'm going to dare you. At the end of this presentation, I'm going to dare you to take action on what I promise you, and I can guarantee you, take to the bank, that every one of you that take part in the exercise I'm going to talk about at the end of this, not only will you be able to have a breakthrough, but you put yourself in a position to make your first $3,000 in the next 30 days. Yes, it's a big promise. I'm coming back to that. Make sure you wait till the end, because you don't even know you think you know what I'm going to say, but you don't. Wait till the end of this. I am going to throw down a challenge that after today, we're going to do a 30-day thing to guarantee you your first $3,000 online in the next 30 days. And it's going to be a there that will not even have any cost on your part, so that you don't say, oh, they're trying to get my money, that's why they're trying to get me to do this. But first, let me tell you what I believe is my own solution for the digital business industry. And you guys are probably going to be one of the first set of people that I'm going to work with directly to try to create the impact that I believe this can create. This goes beyond just training you on the theory of how to become digital specialists. This is taking this game now to a whole new level where you can actually begin to put money in your bank. How many of you are excited to hear about that? Come on, if you're excited, I need to give me 100. Today is the day we begin to practice that thing we have been talking about. Forget the theory now. By tomorrow morning, for those of you dare to take me up today, we start. Actually, by Monday morning, we start and we get this game on the road, and we're going to show you the money, because you will make it and you will show me, because we're going to be every step of the way for the next 30 days, beginning from Monday. Me and those of you who decide to take me up on my dare that I'm going to be sharing at the end of this presentation. But let's get to the game. I want to share something profound with you. Some of you have had me share this before, but you have not had me do it in a way that I'm going to do today, because some of you have even taken advantage of this. Some of you have even paid big money for this, but you are not doing anything with it. And that thing I'm going to talk about at the end of this presentation is about how you can then begin to maximize it, and then we will work on what you have done so far. So I want to share again about the new 4-step formula to earn as you learn, to build your own successful business, even if you have never had any success online before. Some of you might think you have had everything I'm going to say about this, but you have not. Just want to pay attention with me right now and just flow with me. Let me see. How many of you could see my screen there? When I shared it briefly just now, how many of you could see it? I'm going to share it again. How many of you can see my screen right now? Right now, as I am talking to you. How many of you can, if you can see my screen, I need you to give me a 50 right now. You can see the screen, give me a 50. Okay, fantastic. All right, we're going to be talking about the 4-step formula to earn as you learn. And 100 of you who are going to be on this call, luckily you're not even up to 100 yet, so maybe everybody who stays to the end are going to get a fantastic gift today. All right? So the fact is, guys, that 95% of internet marketers fail or run out of money before they become profitable. That's just the statistics. It's got nothing to do with me. It is just the way these things are set. It's just the way it happens. These statistics for those who know. This new formula I'm going to be talking about today will help you beat the odds and show you how you too can earn as you learn to build your own successful business in 8 weeks or less. And we want to take the game away from theory, from you having to invest so much money when you're not even sure what is going to happen. To dare me for 30 days and see if you'll not be able to make your first $3,000 in the first 30 days is deliberate. All right, summary of what you're going to learn today. And if you've had me say this before, pay better attention today because I'm coming with a new dimension of this presentation. You're going to learn why 95% of internet marketers struggle to achieve their financial dreams online. You're going to learn about the secrets of most gurus that they don't want you to know about online business. You're going to learn the 4 things that make all the difference in the business of any netpreneur, including internet business. So in the business of any entrepreneur, including internet business. You're going to learn the 4-step formula that will help you solve the mystery of how to make consistent money on the internet. And of course, the big one that I'm going to be sharing at the end, how you too can tap into the new solution today and start making serious money in the next 24, actually in the next 30 days, because we're going to do a comprehensive 30 days, me and you making that money every day. I will start from zero, you will start from zero, and we will show ourselves the money over the next 30 days, step by step. I am so pumped. How many of you are really excited about this? I mean, I've not been this excited in a very long time because now I'm going to get an opportunity to practice all this stuff I've been talking with you guys. For those of you who are going to be bold enough to say, let's go. Every day for the next 30 days after Monday, we're going to do some stuff. And then at the end of 30 days, we're going to count the money. And the goal is $3,000 in 30 days. But the $1 million question today, why are 95% of all internet marketers failing despite spending more and more hours on the internet? It's a question that everybody has probably been asking, but very few people have gotten answers to. Because it's a question I ask myself. I see lots of people who come here, who come on the internet, either they buy my products or they buy other people's products, but 1-2 years later, they are still not making any money. And it's a question that should agitate the mind of most people who really care, like I do. All right, but who am I? Most of you already know me, but you know I'm the CEO of Netpreneur 360. For those of you who are just coming on, this is just for your own benefit. I'm the founder of the American Internet Business School. My law firm, I founded my law firm in 1997 called bi-law.com. That's Banwe Igbokwe Law Firm right here in the U.S., Omaha, Nebraska. I'm also the publisher of the Netpreneur magazines. And of course, I have 12 best-selling books on Amazon, actually 18 now. I just gave a brief rundown in case you are a Mogbomoya type of guy who just got in here. Sorry, I spoke my language just now. That means you got no invitation, but you got here by accident, or you watch this video after the recording and you don't know anything about me. Truth is, I've come very far from my Guru Wannabe days, but I won't tell you all the long sub story because you are not here for that. The notice I sent to you say, I'm going to show you the 4-step formula that will help you and as you learn. And I'm going to give you a deal that you cannot refuse. That's what you came here for. I'm not here from my resume. But so instead of telling you the long story, I will simply show you a few screenshots later of what I have achieved myself and then give you a free copy of my tell-all book if you don't have it already. Most of my followers either have bought this or they have given it to them at some point or the other because I believe this is a book everybody should read. This is a book that can save you years in your struggle as a digital marketer. This is my own story. It's a thriller, and all the sub-stories there, everything I did wrong, everything I did right. You can read all of that later. That's not why you are here today. So the special gift I'm giving you at the end of this presentation is that book, in case you don't have it, in case you are one of those guys, for some reason, who just got in here, who has never really been exposed to me. Or maybe you have been exposed and have not been blessed to get a free copy of this. Today is your day. That is where you're going to read all my story. Because most internet gurus, when they come on these webinars, they spend the first 30 minutes talking about themselves, about how great they are, all the stuff they've done, wasting everybody's time. We can talk about that later, okay? Right now, Just tell me what you have told me you're going to tell me. I'm sure that's what I am thinking, right? How many of you are thinking that already? Give me a 10 if that's what you're thinking. That, man, get to the point. My data is going, okay? I know that's how I feel many times when I go into, many times when I go into webinars. They waste so much time telling me about themselves. I'm not interested. But before we dive into the meat of this thing, I want you to just see if any of this relates to you, and it's important for you to follow me in this presentation so that we can get on the same page. Now, if any of this applies to you, put a yes or no in the chat box right now. You have tried everything but can't seem to make a consistent income on the internet to justify the amount of time and money you spend trying to make money online. All right? If it applies to you, put a yes. If it does not, put a no. Very important. There's a reason why I'm asking this. I want to see where you are with me on this. All right? Or maybe another question, you have asked so many different ways to make money on the internet, but even after so many months, you're not even sure about the right direction for you. If this applies to you, put a yes. If it does not apply to you, put a no. We want to see how many yeses or no will apply to you before this is over. All right? So you just put question 2, no. 2, yes. This is question 2 right now. Okay? I want to be able to go through that later and see how I can help you be honest with yourself as you are responding to this. Okay? Question number 3. Have you been spending a lot of money trying to figure it all out? But you keep spending more than you are making. I was like that for years. I spent a lot of money, but I make some money, but what I was spending was a lot more than what I was making. And at some point, maybe you are now thinking, just packing it all in and go look for a job, a real job, quote and unquote. So that's number 3 now. 3, yes or no. Does that apply to you? Give me a yes or no, number 3. Come on, guys. I'm waiting for you guys to quickly type. You got to be on your toes today. Because when that time comes for you to hit the button to get something, if you are slow, you are done. Okay? So don't say I didn't warn you in advance. All right? So let's, where am I now? Okay? There you go. And if you are watching us from the Facebook group, also be following us because my staff is there keeping track. Okay, Eyitayo, I see you. Keep monitoring your group right there. So your number 4 question, or maybe you have wasted so much time and money chasing shiny pennies, and you are now ready to have a real digital business. If only somebody can give it all to you, and all you need to do is supply the CEO role. This is very important. This number 4, yes or no. Are you ready? You are tired. You know, some of you, because everybody goes through a phase online. Some people, when you first come in, there's nothing anybody tells you. You are going to chase the shiny penny. Buy this one today, buy that one tomorrow, run around. But the time comes that you get tired and say, listen, I'm ready to build a real business. Because there is no push button success. Many people have to get to that point. No, but nothing they tell you if you are new. Because the way it's being sold is that you can become rich overnight simply by pressing a button. But after running around for a few years, everybody always comes to that realization that if I'm going to make it on this business, I need to get a real business going. And so if this applies to you, okay, this is the point at which I started making money. I decided I need to learn how to get a real business going. Particularly if somebody can give me a blueprint that is ready-made, that all I need to do is be the CEO, right? If you are ready for that, give me a yes. Now, before I go on, this is important. Not because I'm a lawyer, but because the law requires me to tell you that. Okay, I don't know you, so I don't know how you're going to work. I don't know if you will do anything with what you learned on this call today. My experience is that most people who attended great training, like this is obviously going to be, I assure you of that. They never do anything with it. Therefore, I cannot guarantee your personal results with what I'm going to show you. I'm going to get in the trenches with you. I'm going to give you my word for 30 days. After this, I'm going to get in the trenches with you. We're going to try to make that first $3,000 in 30 days. But whether you're going to make any or not, I don't know because I don't know you. So I can't guarantee anything. But back to the original question, why are 95% of digital marketers still failing? despite the fact that many of us spend more and more and more hours on the internet. It's a question that should worry you. All right, this worries me also. There is no push button success. You are right, Stephen Chukwu. I see you on the page. All right, 95% of marketers still fail, though there is so much success information available because, number one, they lack quality products. By the way, Stephen Chukwu, I just saw you and I've been looking for you. Please buzz me after this webinar. I have a great opportunity for you. I've been looking for you for 3 days, but I keep forgetting to get it. Somebody has something that I think you're going to love. All right, so please remind me, 95% of marketers still fail, though there is so much success information available. Okay, lack of quality products to start is number one reason why they fail. Lack of ready-to-go marketing tools, because these things are not that easy. They don't have marketing tools to help them get it done. Number three, the technology for success has a learning curve. No matter what anybody tells you, there's a learning curve that many never end up going through because they are too busy buying the next product as opposed to learning the technology to build websites, to build graphics, to create shopping carts, to create affiliate marketing program for themselves, to put all these things together that will help them, okay, be a successful digital internet marketer. The technology has a curve. You got to learn it, but many never go through that. That's why they fail. Number four reason, most people have no marketing strategy. Their marketing strategy is they wake up in the morning, see what is hot, and start chasing it. They don't have an articulated, written down strategy that they can execute on a daily basis. Obviously, if you miss one on four, many have no system. All right, how many of which one of these apply to you? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? Please type it in the screen. 1, 2, 3 apply to me, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 applies to me, or only 2 and 3. I want to get a response from everybody. This is a participatory class. I want to hear from everybody. Okay? Which of these 5 applies to you? If it is all of them, put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If it's only 2, put the 2 that apply to you. Okay? If none apply to you, put 0. All right, great. I see Kade says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mohammed say 4, 5. Valentine say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alex Roger says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, most people that I'm seeing here put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But one thing I noticed, 5 apply to everybody. Little or no system. And yet, system is the money. And that is what I'm about to reveal to you, then give you a deal on at the end of the package with an offer that I say nobody can refuse here. I have a system in place. Is why I make money every day. Even as I'm talking to you now, I know I'm going to be making some money somewhere. Somebody is going to be paying me money somewhere on the internet. Why? Because I have my system dialed in. But most people who are not successful, and by lack of success, I mean right now you are not up to $2,000 a month. If you are making more than $2,000 a month, you cannot say you are not successful. Now it's the question of how do you increase that? How do you reduce your expenses and all? But most people who do not have that, they really have no system in place. But let's flip the question. Like we said, 95% of digital marketers fail. But something odd that I noticed that propelled me to create this system I'm about to share with you guys and then give you the offer you can't refuse is that I noticed that almost all franchises succeed, at least beyond year 1 and year 2. I've never seen a sweet sensation that opened up and then folded up within the first year, or a Mr. Biggs, or McDonald's, or Kentucky Fried Chicken, or Mr. Biggs. They all somehow seem to have 100% success rate at least their first year or 2 in the business. How many have noticed that? Or have you seen any franchise? I'm talking about offline franchise now, like a McDonald's or KFC or Mr. Biggs, that open up and then less than 1 year later, they are folded up. If you have seen that, give me a 99 here. If you have never, give me 00. Because I just want to be sure I'm not the only one thinking like this. All right, where franchises, because this is where I got these ideas from. That while everybody is failing, every regular business, whether offline or online, They tell us 70% fail the first year. By the end of the third year, 95% have failed. And yet, when I look at franchises like Starbucks, like McDonald's, like KFC, like Sweet Sensation, every one of them that started, they are still there 1 year, 2 years after. Maybe they can fail later, but the first couple of years, they have success. People are always full in all those, in their restaurants, whatever they sell, Dairy Queen. So looking at that, I asked myself, what are these things that make franchises succeed that maybe other businesses don't have? There has to be a secret to the success. And this is what I found out. 4 things, 4 primary things that make them successful, as opposed to any other type of business, whether internet business or business that you started yourself offline. Number 1, most franchises, in fact, all of them, they have quality products with a proven high demand. So they don't need to beg people to come and buy their product. Their products are already hot. People already want to eat Kentucky Fried Chicken. Over time, people have come to know it. That's why people pay for the franchise. People want to eat Mr. Biggs because Mr. Biggs already has a ready market. That's why people pay big money to go and buy a franchise for it. So every franchise that is out there selling, they have quality products with high demand, ready-made. How many will agree with me on that? If you agree, give me a yes. If no, give me a no. Every one of those franchises out there. Again, like I said, I want your hand to be very busy today, because when I hit it, I want it to be ready. Okay? Number 2 reason why they are successful: great marketing tools for their franchisees. When you buy a Kentucky Fried Chicken, they give you the comprehensive marketing plan. They give you the video to promote it. They give you the banners that you're going to put up there. They charge all of that as part of your franchise fees. That is why they are all successful. They have great marketing tools that are pre-done by the franchisor, by the person who owns the franchise, before they pay their money for it. That's why they are successful. Again, number 2, if you agree, give me a yes. If you don't agree that all franchises have this, give me a 0 or a no. Number 2, yes or no. Got to put 2. Got to know you're answering the question and right question. Because my people are on here checking everything here. 2 yes, 2 no. Okay? A third reason why they are successful: there's a systematic delivery of products to customers. That is why you can go into Kentucky Fried Chicken in less than 10 minutes. Somebody who has probably never made burger before, who has never fried chicken in his life before, can deliver a very well packaged fries with chicken, everything all done in less than 10 minutes. Are you guys feeling me right now? This is what is making them successful. Systematic delivery of products to customers. You go to the front desk, you pay your money, you sit down, 10 minutes later, your product is there. If it is drive-through, like we do in the US here, you drive through, before you get to the next window, your product is ready. And sometimes these products are done for you by guys who are still in high school, by people who cannot even fry water in their house, or fry, what do I call, fry onion in their house. Yet they give you the best packaged food. If it is ice cream, from the minute you pay, less than 10 minutes later, they get it out and it's ready in your hands. So franchises have systematic delivery of product to customers, so that those who buy the franchises don't have a problem being able to deliver products to those who buy it from them. That's why they're successful. Number 4 reason. 3, yes or no. By the way, if you agree that all franchises have this, 3 yes, 3 no. We are going somewhere, guys. I'm taking a little bit of time, but we're going somewhere. And trust me, this is just going to be a 1-hour presentation. I'm not going to eat your data. Today is serious business. Number 4 reason why they are successful: proper training to empower franchisees for success. Before you get a franchise, most franchise owners will insist you have to come for training. I remember when I tried to get a Dunkin' Donuts to Nebraska. I live in Omaha, Nebraska, here in the US, and I love Dunkin' Donuts. Believe it or not, sometimes I'll just enter plane. Chicago is the closest they had at that time. I'm talking 15 years ago, 20 years ago, when I first came to the US. I love Dunkin' Donuts so much. Sometimes I'll get on a plane. just to go and eat Dunkin' Donuts in Chicago. Chicago is 1.5 hours flight from here. I'll just go eat my donuts, Dunkin' Donuts, and then fly back. So now I started asking myself, when I started making money with my staffing agency at that time, this is year 2000 now, 2000, 2001. So, and I told myself, why don't I go and get a franchise of Dunkin' Donuts and bring it to Nebraska? And I went to their office. Their head office too was in Chicago. I booked a meeting. Sorry, I think it was in Virginia or something, somewhere there. No, Chicago. When I got in there and I told them I want to get a McDonald's franchise, you know what they told me? They gave me all the money I have to pay. I think about $500,000 that I have to pay. I have to be able to develop 5 markets at the same time because they are not thinking of Nebraska yet. And then more importantly, they said I have to commit to 3 months that training on how to run the Dunkin' Donuts franchise. Proper training. They insist on it. They say, I don't have a choice. If you don't come for the training, you cannot even get our franchise. Ultimately, I didn't get it. Eventually, they came in. They are now in the Nebraska, by the way. But my point is, every franchise saw, make sure there's a proper training to onboard people who buy their franchises so they're not struggling. That's why when you get to KFC at the shopping mall, the person running it already went through different training on how to make sure the chicken is ready, the fries is ready, how to mix it up, and all that, including training for their people, their staff. That's why they succeed. This is a research I had to do to think and say, listen, why are businesses failing other businesses? And then franchises have 100% success rate. These are the 4 reasons I found. Number 4, true or false. Give me 4 true, 4 false. Every franchise out there, they have proper training that is compulsory. There's no way, 2 ways about it. This is important because when I hit the challenge I'm going to give you at the end of this, you need to understand that this is part of it. If you want to have guaranteed success, we are talking 100% success. And I'm going to guarantee everyone that will come in with this program with me for the next 30 days, you will have success. But you have to understand that these 4 things are very critical. So essentially, they all have an easy to use system that franchisees can follow, regardless of skill or education. So whether you are new, whether you're in high school, whether you are done that business before or not, they guarantee you a success because they have a system. And all they do is make you go through that system. And your success is guaranteed. How amazing is that? So this was what I was thinking 2.5 years ago when I first came up with this idea. About 3 years ago. So the problem most marketers face is that they cannot easily provide this kind of value with the 4 steps that I just mentioned in their own business. Again, let's look at those 4 steps. Very important. Step 1, quality products. Step 2, great marketing tools. Step 3, delivery. And then step 4, proper training. Okay? Many of them do not have that. So the alternative they have, if they want to succeed, for people like me who have money to spend, is to create every aspect, to get professionals, to create every aspect of it for me. But if you do that, that will cost you thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, and it will take a long time, and you can't even be sure that what they're going to give you is going to work because you are trying to build from scratch by yourself instead of pandering what is already working. Okay, so the big question that I believe was begging for an answer, which is what gave me this solution I'm about to share with you guys in the next 10 or 15 minutes, is will it be possible to copy all the key success factors that virtually guarantees almost 100% success rate for franchisees and apply them to internet business? See, this is not about selling you McDonald's, but this is about giving you a package that looks like McDonald's, that you can run like McDonald's and make the same kind of success like a McDonald's. In other words, if you can apply those key success factors, apply to internet marketing business, that will increase the success rate for digital marketers, at least my own proteges who decide to follow the system that I'm going to give them, astronomically. So instead of being in the 95% failure rate, you can then move yourself into the 5% success rate. As a matter of fact, as more and more people begin to apply this system, the percentage of digital marketers that succeed will start increasing from 5% to maybe 50% to maybe 70%. And that is my goal. That is why I'm going to give this great offer today, because I want to start a revolution. I want guys who will come in, who will apply the franchise formula, and who will start killing it immediately. But just like any offline business, it takes time and money to build a viable online business. And 95% of marketers simply run out of money before they can build the necessary pillars for a sustainable online business. Because even if you know what to do, you know those 4 things I told you need to do: get a quality product, get quality marketing materials, get quality training product, and all that. Many people, even when they decide they want to do it, they run out of money before they can build it. They run out of time, and then they fail and go. So here comes my ultimate question that I answered, and I'm going to answer for you right now. Now, by the way, how many people does this resonate with? If this resonated with you 100%, give me 100%. If all I'm saying so far, right? We are just about 25 minutes into this. You can see it's all power packed today. No frills, no digression. We are getting this thing done today, okay? So the ultimate question to myself and my team was, what if we can create a system that integrates the 4 key success factors of franchises, but which also allows us to earn money while learning how to build our own profitable business? In other words, what if we create a system that will be able to allow people to implement the 4 success factors, which is help them to be able to create quality products, help them to create the marketing materials, help them to get the training that they need to be able to onboard their people. And then while they are doing that, they are also able to earn money while they are learning to build it in their own business, because it is going to take time. There is no push button. Anybody who's selling you push button is deceiving you, right? That's the question. After thinking about it, researching it, I wanted a simple solution that will not only solve the need for people to make money online immediately, but also solves the long-term need for people to be masters of their own financial destiny. So we studied our own successes and the successes of all our coaches and all our gurus out there to see if any of the factors that are common to successful franchises are applicable to their systems. And guess what? We found a big discovery. The franchise system really can be applied to internet business. If only you're smart. This is the secret of most gurus. We found out that most of the guys who are killing it out there, people like me, when I distill my process, I realize that I have it. Most successful guys out there have it, but they won't tell you. They don't talk about it. They don't give you the full picture. They prefer to give it to you in separate bits and pieces. First, they sell you a $29 product, then they sell you a $79 one, then they sell you a $99 one, then they sell you a $497. But they don't tell you how to put it all together. So they sell you do it for you product, they sell you funnels separate, they sell you tools separate, they sell you coaching programs separate, but they never bother to tell you how to put it all together into that system that you need. So you have your computer full of all this stuff. You have your computer everywhere, okay? Full of all this stuff that really needs to be, it's like somebody selling you parts of a car. They sell you a tire. They sell you the seats. They sell you the engine. They sell you the body. But nobody took time to tell you that you need to put it together as one machine to be able to drive it as a Uber or to be able to use it to go to work. Most of us right now, you probably have all the ingredients to create a system on your computer as we speak. If you have been in this game at least a year, I'm willing to bet that you've got all the parts on your computer as we speak. But somehow, nobody has been able to give you comprehensive training or guidance to put it all together into one system where you can begin to make money. So after months of study, we had a strategy development bootcamp to put it together that will simplify the online money-making process and also apply the secrets of successful franchises to internet marketing in a way that anyone, and I underline that, anyone that is, regardless of your experience, whether you have been on this for 10 years or whether you just heard about it for the first time today or your level of education, regardless, that you will be able to implement. So we ended up with the 4-step formula that takes the advantage of all the 4 key features of successful franchise systems, like I just explained. Basically, it's like distilling McDonald's, Burger King, Kentucky Fried Chicken, Sweet Sensation, and putting all those 4 things that we know is common to all of them, put into one package. Okay, in other words, we came up with the quality digital products. Remember that number 1, right? That we talked about. Quality digital products with high demand. Professional marketing materials for you to market them, just like all those franchises have. Systematic delivery of products for your buyers after sale, just like they do at KFC. Comprehensive training and coaching to help you not just onboard the franchise itself, but to also build your own business along the way. See, we are even going beyond the normal franchises now. The franchises just teach you how to run the franchise. They don't teach you how to create your own franchise. But the package we have put together will not only give you the comprehensive training and coaching to help you run the franchise you're going to get, we also provide you with training and coaching to help you build your own. We put it in an easy-to-use netpreneur franchise system that anyone can follow to execute, regardless of skill, regardless of experience. How awesome is that? Welcome, guys, if you haven't heard of it before, to the new 4-step formula to earn while you learn to make money online. I'm so excited about this, particularly because I know those of you are able to take that challenge with me at the end of this presentation in the next few minutes. I can almost guarantee that you'll be successful if you do what I tell you to do. Of course, you won't make a dime if you don't do anything with it. But I'm excited because I'm going to give you day-to-day plan now. Okay, we're not just going to be talking about you going to watch a bunch of movie videos. We're going to say on day 1, Monday, when we start, this is all of us, what all of us are going to do today. I'm going to lay it down for you. I'm going to post it on the site that we're going to create for those of you take the challenge, and we are going to do it. Day 2, we're going to say this is what we are doing, and we are going to do it. At the end of 30 days, we are all going to count the money, whether this thing works or it doesn't. So the 4-step formula took the most important factors that make franchises like McDonald's, KFC, Mr. Big succeed and applied them to digital business to give you the same 100% chance at success that most franchises have. How about that? Let me break it down for you guys. So in this 4-step formula that you're going to be getting your hands onto today, and don't worry again, some of you might be thinking, oh, he's going to ask me all this big money. We know this thing. We know it costs $5,000. We have had him sell it before. Some of you have even bought it. Those of you got it at a discount, you paid $1,000. Just calm down, right? Let me unbox the system for you. Then we'll talk about how you can get it, even if you have zero money today, so that you can't tell me money is your problem. Step 1, or package 1 of the franchise package. 10 complete best-selling quality products that you can start selling for 100% commissions today. The same way the McDonald's of this world have these ready-made products that they give you when you pay for your franchise thing. We got it for you. And these are 10 of my best-selling products to date. Mobimatic, actually, I have something that is also called 360 apps, works exactly like Mobimatic. Mobimatic is a product, and I'm going to break it down. You see all these 10 products. Let me break down some of them for you. Right? Number 1, Mobimatic. Mobimatic is my best-selling product to date. It sold over $1.4 million. You're going to get access to sell it and keep 100% of the money, or the equivalent, which is 360 apps, because Mobimatic I co-own with a partner. If the partner is not willing to let people sell it for 100% of the profit, I will give you the equivalent, complete, that will make no difference. Number 2, we have Doc Studio FX. This is software that edits and turns every document into a traffic pulling, generating machine. People can edit this. They can use it to put their own picture. They can basically customize any document out there. You're going to get access to be able to sell it for 100% of the money and put it in your pocket. You're not even giving me the money. You're keeping the money. You're going to be able to get designer to sell. I'm not saying you're going to get access to use this for yourself. If you want to use it, then you're going to have to pay. But this is to sell it so that there's no confusion. We all know how hot designer is. Many of you bought it. Many of you have seen how well it sells. It's like Photoshop. Photoshop, I call it the poor man's Photoshop, to to design graphics, banners, anything you want to do as far as design. You know there's a market for it. We sold well over $140,000 the first 7 days of this product being launched. You're going to get access to be able to sell it and keep 100% of the money. We have Netpreneur bestsellers. These are my books on Amazon. If you check me on Amazon, you're going to see that I have about 18 products right now as of today. So I picked 12 of the best of them, okay? And I put it in one package that people could buy for one small price, I think $67 or $97 now. Now that package, you will also be able to sell to others and then get to keep all the money in your pocket. You sell it, you keep the money. Rebrand Max, this one has not even been launched yet. It's going to be launched end of this month, 27th is when we are launching it. But when it's launched, you're going to have, in fact, before it's launched, you're going to have the power to even sell it to your own list and keep 100% of the money. This includes 5 magazines. The Netpreneur magazine that all of you know that I own. We're also creating one for dating. We are creating one for weight, health and fitness. We have one for personal development and a 5th one for stock trading. So 5 magazines. We're going to be selling it when we launch it, where people can subscribe to that magazine. Every month we prepare everything for them. They just rebrand it and call it whatever name they want. Basically, we make the buyers publishers too. They can publish their own magazines in their own names, but we do all the work for them every month. I expect this to be a mega seller when we launch it because everybody wants to own a magazine. Now you got to own about 5 if you want, and then call it whatever name you want and sell it. But for you guys, you will be able to sell this to those who want to own it and keep 100% of the money. Of course, Funnel 360 is included. This is the world's first all-in-one page builder, video creator, and graphics editor on one dashboard. Can you believe that, guys? Where people can use to create their own funnels. You got to sell it. You know it's one of my best-selling products. By the way, you got to sell it, keep 100% of the money. Even the DBS program that many of you are currently on, we are going to full sale of it now at $997 with a 50% discount of $497 for Christmas promo that we're planning. You will be able to sell this and share this with others. And when anybody buys, you get to keep 100% of that money. How cool is that? And then Voicematic, the complete voice. This is one of my latest launches. Think about email autoresponder, but imagine it using voice. Again, you're going to be able to say, these are just 8 of the 10 packages you're going to get. I don't want to waste all the time. You get all those packages, all of these. You get all 10 of them, all right, with the right for you to sell, because these are ready-made products, just like a franchise that I told you about. The second part, okay, every franchise that is successful out there, they all have marketing materials and tools that have been pre-done for them by the franchisor. So because I'm also creating this Netpreneur franchise, we are creating all the marketing materials for you, and we will continue to update them that you can just collect and start selling and making money immediately. I'm talking about sales pages. I'm talking about banners. I'm talking about social media posts. All of it pre-done for you. Once you set it up, you can start rocking. And we are going to start rocking beginning from Monday. You're going to have between today and Sunday to do some stuff to get yourself ready. All right, so it includes, you get the 10 best-selling products, all the squeeze pages to promote each, so that you can build your own. Is the audio bad, guys? Is it, because I'm just talking and talking? All right, maybe I need to take a breath here. How many of you are feeling me so far? If you are feeling me, just say coach. Type coach in there on your screen. If you are feeling me, type coach. If you are not feeling me, type 0. Okay? I just want to know how many of you are still with me here. And if I'm boring you, of course, you can always sign out. We don't care. All right, I hear you guys. You say, coach, there you go. So you get all the squeeze pages. All the squeeze pages to promote each. You get all sales pages to sell each product. You get all the follow-up emails for each of them. These are already pre-done. All you're probably going to need to do is copy it and paste it and do what I'm going to be telling you to do. All follow-up emails, social media posts to sell the products, all of it included in the package. So like a KFC or like a McDonald's, you have everything you need to sell your burger. You have everything you need to sell what people already want. Part 3 of the franchise package. Because we also know, just like every successful franchise, you need training to be able to run the franchise. And we already have that in the members area. We have comprehensive training for you to install all the products, how to store it. Imagine getting training the way they do it in McDonald's, training for you on how to fry the chicken, training how to store it, training on how to put up your signboard. All of that always comes in a franchise. We also have the same in the Netpreneur franchise. In addition to that, we also want to train you to be a full-fledged digital marketer where you can create your own products and ultimately your own franchise so that you are not tied to us forever. So we have the training called 7 Pillars to 6 Figures. This one by itself, I sell it for $497 on its own. But we're throwing it into the package that you are getting today. It will help you install what I call the 7 pillars for a successful digital marketer. Pillar number one, strategic mindset. Many of you are failing right now because you don't have the strategic mindset. Every week over the next 30 days, we are also going to be watching these videos as part of our training. Pillar number 2, is going to show you how to pick a profitable niche. Pillar number 3 is going to show you how to create your own digital product. Because you really can't call yourself a digital marketer when you don't have a product of your own that you have created. It's one thing to be selling the franchise products, but at the end of the day, after a few months, you should be able to have your own stable of products. So we have training in there to show you how to do that. Pillar number 4, training on how to create your own sales funnel. Pillar number 5, how to launch your product. I mean, I've had many successful launches. Why can't I train you how to do your own too as part of this, your development as a Netpreneur franchisee? Pillar number 6, affiliate and email marketing. We're going to show you how to get affiliates to sell your product, how you yourself can sell products as an affiliate and make money with it. And then pillar number 7, traffic generation. As you can see, this is a total package in there. In the 30-day thing we're going to do after I tell you, give you that offer, part of this training will be part of what we are doing, apart from day-to-day action. So that after 30 days, not only do you see the money, you also have a solid business of your own. And the final part of it is, I know sometimes when they give you people training, when they give it, there has to be a group coaching where we are holding you accountable for this. Even the franchisees, they have to go for what they call continuing education every quarter. We also have the same thing. We're going to create a special NFS Inner Circle group. We already have it. We're just going to add those of you who are not there. If you decide to take this offer there, weekly live training. Okay, the weekly live training is going to shift there. We're not going to have it on a digital business specialist. The training we have in that one is for that one. But for the Netpreneur franchise, it's going to have its own weekly live training. It's going to have a weekly Q&A sections. It's going to have free review of your product when it's done. Just let us know. We can then do part of the training. We can review it for you. Basically, that is the package, guys. But you're telling yourself, man, this is awesome. How do I deploy this? We have full step-by-step training on how you set this thing up yourself, because you're going to get all this package. Immediately you choose to dare me and take the challenge, then you're going to have to get the training, because between now and Sunday, that's what you're going to be doing. We're going to give you the full training. It's there. You just watch and set yourself up, and then you'll be asking questions as you're setting up. That's all we're going to do between now and Sunday. Okay, so that everybody's having challenge setting up, we can sort it out for them. Or if you say, listen, I don't have time for this setup between now and Sunday, even though it's going to take about just 2 hours, but I'm going to take my time to be on the Facebook group, to be answering your questions. We won't set up for you for free. You will set up yourself, but there's comprehensive training for you to set it up. And then you can come to the Facebook page and ask questions if you don't understand. Or if there's any of you that say, listen, I don't want to bother with this. I just want this thing to be installed for me so that come Monday, I just want to start rocking. Because Monday, we are not going to be talking about setting up. We are going to start making this money. If you want to get yourself done that way, you are going to pay a little amount. I'm going to tell you how much that carton is going to be, $99. We have guys who I won't set this up for you. I already have people, freelancers who are experts at this. You pay them the money, they get you set up. in one day so that all your package is ready and you're just waiting to kick off with me on Monday. But it's your choice that you don't have to pay that $99 to nobody. You can watch the full training and set yourself up. How many still feel this is on point so far? How many feel energized that this Christmas is going to be good? Okay, give me a 10 if you are still with me, guys. Come on now. I want to be sure you guys are still with me. Or did you fall asleep? You can't fall asleep, oh guys. Like they say in law, you cannot sleep in front of the judge as a lawyer. Okay. All right. I see you guys. Kelechi, Emeka, Wale, Nick. I see you all. Great. Okay. Yes. Brown Ayodele, I see you. Mary, I see you all. Okay. Now, here's the solution that I just explained to you. You will have the license to sell all my products and keep most of the money, 100% of the front end and 50% of the upsells. Fulfillment is automated. You collect 100% of the sales of our 10 best products plus 50% of the upsells. Like I said, we will handle all the customer issues, the requests and complaints for you. Okay, immediately somebody orders, the delivery is our problem. Solving whatever problem they have with the product is our own. Your job is to go out there and make those sales. And you'll be earning income immediately. While you also learn in 8 weeks or less to create your own product and keep 100% of the money for yourself. Now, how cool is that? Now, let's take some questions that I know many of you are already asking. Because you say, oh, this is great, but you're probably asking yourself right now, how exactly do I make money with this package this week and in the next few weeks? I'm going to take my time to explain this, okay? I want to show you the money. There are 3 ways, obviously, that you can make money here. Number 1 is what we call the NFS referral program. In fact, Monday to Wednesday next week, that's exactly what we're going to execute together. How you make quick money sharing or selling this Netpreneur franchise itself. Yes, it's $1 trial, but every month you're going to be paying some money. I'm going to show you how to execute that, and you keep 50% of the money. Okay, for those who pay, it's $997. I'm sorry that we sell this. For those of you who have bought it, or they do a payment plan of $497 for 2 months or 4 months, $297. But whatever it is, the price is at the end of the day. What happens is that we will show you how you sell this. This, immediately you can make money with it by keeping 50% of anybody that you share the Netpreneur franchise program with and who decide to buy it. You get 50% off the top off of that. Okay. Number 2, I'm going to take all your questions later when I finish all these presentations. A second way you make money with this is we have plug and play products. Those 10 products I showed you. Okay, all those 10 products, you can get to sell them and keep 100% of the money as often and as well as you want. And as part of the first 30 days, I'm actually going to work with you where over the next 30 days, we're actually going to help you, show you how to sell these products on a daily basis. We're going to take action every day. Each product, we're going to have about 3 days for it. And we're going to tell you what to do on day 1, what to do on day 2, what to do on day 3 to try to sell it so that you can keep 100% of the money. And then we'll move to the next one. That's the second way you make money with this. Of course, the best way you make money with the Netpreneur franchise program is where you ultimately create your own products and then you are selling it for whatever price you want. And you are also ending up maybe creating your own franchise at the end of the day. So far, if you are still clear on everything I'm explaining, I need you to confirm that with me by putting in 200 on the screen. If you are still not understanding some part, give me a 00030 so that I can come back to you later. All right, so far, you are getting me. Okay, again, many people are following me here. There's a reason they call me the coach. I like to be clear, no confusion, so that when we throw it down in the next 15 minutes, you have a decision to make, whether you have the balls to dare me or not. Okay, now, you're probably thinking in your mind, oh, now I know it's possible to make money with this. Now, okay, you get it, but show me that you yourself have made money with these products. Talk is cheap. You've explained this to me. I know some of you are probably thinking this in your mind, but you're not daring to ask it. So I'm asking it for you. I mean, because there are lots of charlatans who now claim to be gurus You see people have not made any money trying to sell you money how to books on how to make money online. There's lots of them out there. Not to say they can't sell good books. They could have handled it. They may not have made any money, but if they sell you the book, you probably will sell, and you probably will be able to apply it and make money. But there are too many out there with no track record claiming they can help you succeed. Give me a second, guys. Let me get some water. All right. All right, because as I say in my language, okay, for those of you who might not be from Africa, maybe those of you who are from US or London, I see several of you here from the US, and those of you abroad, even from Togo, I see several. We have this proverb in my language. It says, if somebody says he's going to buy you a new suit, you have to first look at the kind of suit he's wearing for you to be sure he's going to buy you a quality suit. You know, right? Those of you are my Yoruba people, you get it. So you probably asking. So I've had amazing success over and over in the last 7 years in this game, in at least 4 big niches. Okay, I see Dorothy from Sarasota, Florida. All right, yeah, I can see so many of you out there from this country of Trump. All right, I've had big successes in 4 major freelancing positions. Okay, 4 of them at least, freelancing, info marketing, and affiliate marketing. And of course, in the last 3 years, I have focused exclusively on software creation. Who is disturbing me? I need to shut this down. Sorry, guys. Okay. Is those guys on Facebook? I think I shut it down. Are you guys on Facebook still able to see us? Those of you on Facebook, are you still seeing this? Let me quickly bring it back up. I think, okay, it's on there. All right. So let's look at some of my own verifiable success with this 4-step formula so that you can see that if I say I can really help you, I've been able to help myself first. All right. My first software, many of you already know this. We sold $65,000 in 5 days and over $400,000 the first 30 days. 3 months later, I launched version 2.0 of this software with my partner, Ifyokin Kim, another Nigerian guy, and we did another $120,000 with this package. Okay, so in case you are wondering, show me the money. That is the money right there. You can see the screenshot. Oops, you can see. Excuse me. This is a. Oops, sorry. Can you guys see my screenshot right there? Okay, you can see right there, $378,000. And that's the product right there, Mobimatic. At the top right here is my name, Okweban, where you can see right there. You can go to JVZoo, go confirm this yourself if you don't believe it. The second product that we had out there, or third product, is Designer. We sold over $135,000 in 30 days. Yeah, again, is a screenshot for Designer. As you can see right here, that's the product. That's how much was done, $135,000. And you can see my name right here. You can see it's on a place called jvzoo.com. It's a free site for most of you. Already know that site anyway. All right. Another of my product, Funnel 360. We sold $127,000 in 5 days. Incidentally, these are all the products you are going to be getting access to sell. So you know there's a market. The same way there's a market for Mr. Biggs. There's a market for Kentucky Fried Chicken. There's a market for every one of these products that I'm putting in your hands. Here are some screenshots from some of my launches. As you can see, one of my launches, $104,000 in sales in 1 day. As you can see right here. Yes, I gave out about 73,000 of that to my affiliates, and you will find out why that is so once you understand this game. Because all the sales are made for you by other people. And I got to keep 30,000 of that money. Okay. The next day, we did 55,000, and I kept about 13,000 as pure profit. On and on, I can show you screenshots that will blow your mind. I don't want to overflow these screenshot issues. You've seen enough of it, but you know I won't show you a screenshot that is not real. You can see my name right here. Okay, these are crazy figures that I have done. And in case you don't believe me, this is this year alone. As you can see here, January 2019 to August 25th, 2019. Those products that I showed you, those 10 products plus maybe a few others, have done over $1 million this year. In 8 months. Okay, I did this screenshot in August, as you can see right here. Okay, 1,028,000 is what we've done. So you know, I'm showing you all this not to boast of how much money I made or didn't make, but to let you know that my products that I'm giving you, they have a market. They are selling even today. Okay? And of course, that is not the only place I sell. I sell on Thrivecart, Zaza, PayPal, and all that. So you know about success. This is not, it's not something we are disputing or arguing. You can Google me and see all those testimonials there. But it looks good, but it was not always that way. I finally realized I needed a credible coach with a proven, documented system to help me put it all together after I've run up and down. And it's as before then, okay, I never got somebody who has a comprehensive system to give me and then train me to build my own. Instead, I downloaded all the free books like many of you have done. I spent a fortune buying products and software like many of you. Okay, and I had attended all the free webinars. I've even done all the free courses like many of you have done. I've attended paid events, but I never invested in a coach who really cared about me being successful, like I'm trying to do for you guys then. Okay, who was willing to give me a step-by-step blueprint of how to earn while I learn and help me implement the proper pillars in my business. Until I did that, I didn't have success. And that is what I'm offering to all of you today. Of course, some of you will choose not to take the opportunity, and then you're going to run around for another couple of years, but eventually you're going to come back to this thing I'm saying. Probably will cost you a lot more at that point to not get somebody to give you something you can be earning money on while you learn and also help you build your own business. But you get that opportunity today because it was as a result of me investing in a coach with a plan at the lowest point of my internet business. And the coach who held my hand and gave me a step-by-step system that I can implement, that I'm able to share my success with you today. Next question that probably popped to your mind. Now that you have seen screenshots, you say, okay, we know. You have told us we can go verify. Okay, we believe you, your screenshots works. You really made all that money. But you making the money is different from me making the money. So you're probably saying, how do I know anyone else has ever made money with this Netpreneur franchise system thing? Because I'm going to ask you to come in and try to get hold of it today. So we are probably, and it's a legitimate question, okay? It's a good question. So let's look at some case studies of some of my franchisees and proteges. Some of them were even killing it while I was still refining it, even before this thing get to this stage now that I'll call supremely refined. Even in its rough states, this Netpreneur franchise has produced some mega successes. And I'm going to share some of them with you that you can verify. Today, go to Facebook, look for them, ask them, say, Dr. Quest said this, and then they can confirm or not. Oliver Norton is on Facebook. He said this NFS program was a game changer for me. I made about $6,700 my very first month with the Netpreneur franchise program, despite never having made more than $200 in any month in my 1.5 years online. We have Stephen Akitayo. All of you know that. That's the most visible guy on Facebook now. He made $220,000 his first year of using the system. When I first met Stephen, he was not a complete newbie, but he was barely breaking even. Then I showed him the system and worked with him over a few months to perfect a winning system for his many ideas and ventures. Stephen then ended up making over $220,000 the first year, and he has done over $455,000 in sales alone this year, if not more. The gentleman is probably making more money than me right now because he's now into real estate, he's into estates and all that. He has offices in New York, Dubai, Dallas, everywhere. He was one of the first set of people to practicalize this because he put more emphasis on the 7 pillars to 6 figures so that he can build his own brand. And that is how he was able to have that much success. Desmond Holmes, he says, Dr. Okpe's very clear step-by-step instructions made it very easy for me to think, to make money immediately. I made over $3,200 in my first 35 days as a Netpreneur franchisee. Before then, so that you understand, this man has not made a dime. He has not made a dime. Where is my screen here? My screen is shutting up. Okay, right here. He has not made a dime online before then. Okay, so let me pull this down. Sorry, something is Okay, yes. Somebody says I follow Stephen Akila. I'm amazed to hear this. Yes, I'm his daddy. Go ask him. He will tell you. I used to go to his office in Iju somewhere or somewhere in Agege or wherever. No, not Agege, Keja. Deep down. By the way, he's got one of the best digital offices in Nigeria today. He just opened a GTEX Plaza. It's one of my students that I'm most proud of. Von Item is another guy. His name is Von Itemuagbo, but we shortened it to Von Item because it's too long for the international market. He was a great developer and web consultant when I met him, but he had no system and no confidence to take on the international scene. I showed him the system and worked with him on what he needs to do and what needs to be done. He even used to come to my house in Lekki when I was still staying in Lekki, Lagos then before I fully came back to the US. Okay. A few months later, he made $48,000 in a 5-day period with his own product called Convert Proof on JVZoo. He later went on to do over $100,000 in that. He has since gone to a whole new level, consulting for companies and doing all sorts of stuff, having gone through my system, even when I was still refining it. David Dada, some of you might know him. This is the guy that owns DigiSpace. It's a radio show that is on 5 channels right now. David Dada was unemployed when he came to my event. He signed up for the system and used the products to make some quick money in the first few weeks. As a matter of fact, his own story is very funny. When he first came to my event, he could not even afford to pay for the conference. I think that was the one I did in 2013 or 14. He could not afford to pay for it. But I gave him a pass. He only had 10,000 naira, and I said, he can come in. And he came in, and the next thing I know, this guy took the training, and now he's out there. He has trained over 3,000 netpreneurs himself. He consults for big telecoms. Those of you know him. In fact, there was a time before Etisalat folded up or changed their name or whatever, they gave him over 100 million naira contract to train digital marketing all over the eastern part of Nigeria. That is my guy. Patrick Enyom is one of the hottest guys on Facebook, on JVZoo today. All right, he was on the local scene before he signed up for one of my coaching programs, and he wanted to go international. But he had no system or confidence to take his game international. Then I showed him the step-by-step blueprint and worked with him. In fact, part of the blueprint is what he got, the Launchify 360 system, not even the complete thing. And the next thing I know, this guy used it to launch his first product called Email Ramp, made over $68,000 in a 5-day period. And that product has gone on to do multiple hundreds of, and you really need to stop disturbing me right now while I'm talking. Okay, you need to pay attention. All right. Well, I will take questions when I'm done with my presentation. He has since exploded with his own product on AppSumo and ClickBank and all that. John Greatman is another of my guy. He was a struggling web developer, e-commerce, and info marketer. Within 3 months of applying my system, he developed his own brand. And that year, I don't know what is going on with him now because he had some challenges later with his e-commerce site. But the first year, he did over $87,000. And now he was averaging about $15,000 a month. As of 2 years ago, when I was in touch with him, he told me recently when I came to Nigeria, he was having some challenge with some of his sites and all that. But he's out there training people. He even came to my training with some of his own students. That's to tell you how successful this is. All right. So you're asking, yeah, if indeed you are really making all this money. I know some of you cannot believe somebody is making this kind of money. And then he comes here, he says he's going to give you a special deal that probably wouldn't even involve investment on your part. Why the hell is he doing it? If he knows all these ways to make money. Somebody even said that on my Facebook page, and I just laughed. That if you're making all this money, why are you sharing these secrets with me? Why don't you gather your family, your cousins, and just reveal the secret to only them so that only you guys will be chopping the money, right? I'm sure that's a question that has occurred to many of you, even though you wouldn't confess it. But here is my answer. I've got 4 answers for that. Number 1, where is this? Number 1, exactly. Just like Warren Buffett. Many of you know Warren Buffett, right? How many of you know Warren Buffett? If you know him, give me a 1 right there. If you know Warren Buffett, you've heard of him. Okay? Most of you have heard of Warren Buffett. Exactly. Warren Buffett was the richest man in the world for many years. In fact, he's still in the top 3 of the richest people in the world, I think. if it's either number 3 or number 4, number 2. Even he has a business school that he trains people how to trade stock. That's what he does for a living. He trades stock. He buys stock and trades it. That's how he made his billions. And I live in the same city with him. As a matter of fact, my house is less than 20 minutes from Warren Buffett's house, where he lives, right here in Omaha, Nebraska, in USA. In fact, it's one of my reasons why I love staying here, because I just wanted to be around successful people. So he asks people that he's teaching his skills. How much more me? Because it's an extra income. Any smart person will have multiple streams of income. That's number 1 reason. Number 2 reason, I believe, to get all you want in life, you only need to help as many people as possible to get what they want. If I can help you to start making $2,000 to $3,000 a month, guess how much money I'm going to be making? Because remember, part of what is making you that money is you selling my products. Yes, you get to keep the first 100%, but many times when you sell, people are going to buy upsells of that product. And I'm going to make some money with that. You're going to get other people to buy my products. You're going to buy more of my products. So I'm helping you to achieve your dreams so that I can also get all the money I want. Like I said, third reason is you make money with the front-end product. I don't make any money out of that, but I've made over $1 million this year on those same products anyway, and it's digital. So the first set of money goes to you. But for every sale, sometimes you get an upsell, and that one we share 50-50. So my theory is if I can get 5,000 people who are using this franchise to sell products and keep 100% of the front end, imagine how many upsells I can make. Even if it is 10% of sales that is upsell, I'm going to be getting 50% of all the sales of everybody. That's another place I make money. That's why I'm sharing this, in case you still don't get the formula. So it's not simply because I'm a socialist. The more money I help you make, and that's why I'm committing the next 30 days to actually make some of you see real money. When you see that money, I'm going to see money. I'm not worried about that. Right? And of course, by also sharing these secrets with you, I'm creating goodwill for the next level. As I say in my language, to paraphrase, when your boy or your son, when he catches tilapia fish in the market, he's going to eat it alone. Tomorrow, when he catches croaker fish, he may not bring it home. He's going to chop it alone. But the day he catches mami water, the day he catches, what is mami water in English now? The day he catches queen mermaid, the mermaid, with his net, you know where he's going to go? He's going to run home to go meet his father, because that one he cannot deal with it by himself. Same way, many of you, when you get your first deals, you're not going to call me all those deals of $1,000, $500, $2,000. You're not going to call me. But the day a bank calls you and tells you they want to do a $500 million project and they want you to build some kind of software that you have never heard of, guess who you are going to be calling? Come on, if you know who you are going to be calling, type it on the screen, because it has happened. I remember when David Dada got his big break with a Tisala. I'm the guy he called because he can't deal with it. They are talking about training people in the Midwest, in the East, for 100 million naira for like 3 months. The man is just a guy who just started making money. He could not deal with the logistics. He called his daddy. There you go. That's why I'm sharing this with you. Because it won't be all of you, but there's some of you out here, you don't even know how connected you are. The minute you start having some success, some of those guys that know you, they're going to call you. They're going to want to do a deal. They're going to want to do projects that you have no clue what to do. But you're not going to take that to somebody who didn't train you. You're going to come look for Dr. Okpe. You're going to come look for the coach. That is why I'm sharing this. I took time to explain this once and for all, because many of you always have this at the back of your mind, that somebody must have ulterior motive before you can be doing stuff. I've showed you my motive. My motive is to make you money, because it's when I make you money that I'm going to make money. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm a capitalist to the core, guys. The best type of money is the free money. You give it out, more is going to come. All right? But beyond all of that, results speak louder than bullshit. Okay? Verifiable results speak louder than sweet theories. That's it right there. You can take that to the bank. Okay? Right there, you can verify that is money on the table. Not theory about money I'm going to make tomorrow. Money I already made this year. Over $1 million just from selling these products. I'm not talking about coaching fees. I'm not talking about other stuff that don't go through JVZoo. I'm not talking about special deals that I'm having with governments, that I'm having with companies. These are just product sales. So you know, this guy is the real deal, okay? So one more question before we come to the big offer now. Will this work for me, though I'm a newbie and have no technical skills? It's a system, people. That's why it's called the Netpreneur Franchise System. Regardless of whatever niche, whether you are even a pastor and you want to use what you teach to be able to feed your family, this system will work for you. Whether you're a lawyer, whether you have no profession, it don't matter. Whether you are in MLM, whether you are in freelancing, okay, you can use this. So you have two options. I'm not going to dwell too much. You can keep doing this yourself. How well is that working for you? You have been trying to do it yourself for years. There is no money, but you can keep doing whatever you want. Or you can take this option that I'm going to give right now. I'm going to take time to explain it, 5-10 minutes, and then I'll let you go. All right? This has worked for everybody that I know that is serious in any niche, blogger, coach, whatever, is work for developer. That's Leonardo. I didn't even put it in my testimonials. Okay? These are guys who are doing crazy stuff, having gone through my training. MLM guy. This one is in the US. You read it in the US and all that, even in real estate. So the question is, are you going to be my next success story? If you are going to be my next success story, type your first name, because I'm about to unveil now. I'm about to drop it. Okay? Right now, let's know how many want to be part of my success story. There's a reason why I'm asking you to type your name. I want to know how many are going to get this special deal that you can't refuse that I'm about to give you. Because if you can't get this, you can never get anything that works for you. It's not boast. Okay? I'm giving you time to make sure you signify your interest before we drop this, including those of you who are on Facebook. If you're watching this on Facebook, this is the time to drop it, because somebody is watching, somebody is taking notes for me. Okay? All right, this is where we are going now. All right, summary of what you're going to get again. I know you want to hear the offer. You're going to get 10 best-selling products with evergreen demands. I like to clarify myself. You're going to get complete marketing tools, sales pages, and funnels to sell it, and keep 100% of the sales. You are going to get the complete 7 pillars to 6 figures training to build your own product in whatever niche, plus training on how to actually deploy the franchise itself. So 2 trainings in one. You want to deploy the franchise, it's at the back of the members area you will get. And we're going to go through it together as part of the 30-day action plan. And of course, weekly group coaching and mentorship to hold you accountable and create your own business. You get all this. And what will it cost? Guys, you guys already know how much this costs for me. I sell it $5,000. Some of you have bought. Some of you on this call, I'm going to tell you what will happen with you, because when I give this offer now, it's going to look like I'm very unfair. And many of you in the last 1 month have even paid $997 for this. Some of you got a discount for $497, but many of you have paid at least. I know about 30 people from the class have paid for this. But the reason why I'm coming with this offer is I want you to involve everybody. And then we are going to do the execution together. Many of you have purchased this. You are not executing either because you're overwhelmed, or because there is no step-by-step to do, or because you're just lazy. I want to remove all of that. And I'm going to tell you what we'll do with those of you who already paid some heavy money here. I want to remove all of that and get into the trenches with you from Monday, just to prove my point that I can make you rich. The goal is $3,000 in 30 days. That's 1 million naira. I want everybody from Africa to be able to say, this is my 1 million that I made working with Dr. Okpe for 30 days. Okay? How many of us want to get that? I know you do. I'm not going to ask you again. All right? We know how much it costs. I'm not going to go over all of it. You know, it cost me well over $100,000 to actually put all of this together over so many years. Because each of those products, okay, if you have ever created the software and launched it before, you know how much it costs to put together. And I'm talking about 10 of them. And all the training materials and all that stuff. But I'm not asking you for 10,000. I'm not even going to ask you for 2,005. I'm not even asking you for 2,500. The goal, I want you to get this for me today, guys. The goal is to make this program affordable for every person who is ready to go to next level. I know some of you are not even ready because you're not going to do what I ask you to do. Even when we start on Monday, we are still going to be chasing you to do what you need to do. But I'm talking about guys who are simply tired of going to that job. You won't believe this, guys. I met a girl who makes 10,000 naira a month working in a petrol station. 10,000. And she goes to work every day. 10,000 naira. And I'm like, what is wrong with you? Why don't you go learn to do digital business? Because you can make that 10,000 naira in one day. 10,000 naira is $30, guys. It's ridiculous. They pay that. And then this guy calls me and said, my boss said they stole some petrol money. So they're going to cut out 7,000 naira from my 10,000. How wicked can you be? They're going to pay only 3,000 naira for a full month's job. Yes, it's easy to blame the boss, but you put yourself in that situation. When you go to work and then they say they're delaying your salary for 3-4 months, you want to blame your boss. No, you need to take control of your destiny. All I can do is give you an opportunity to do that, guys. That's why I'm doing this today. There are people in America who make $7 an hour, $8 an hour, and they have to go to work to be able to make it. Some can't even find a job. And I'm telling you right now, you can dare me on this and execute. Execution is the problem for most of you guys out there. But you're going to get your chance so that as this year rounds up, you're not going to say, Dr. Okpe did not give me opportunity to succeed. Because if you don't succeed, by the end of December, you are on your own. Because at that point, I'm not sure I can help you, and I'm going to tell you, go look for another coach. I'm being frank. If you do what I tell you to do every day for the next 30 days, beginning on Monday, after you take the offer today, and you are not successful by the end of December, in fact, you should stop being my student. That means I can't help you. There's no point following a guy who cannot help you to make money. All right? That's how much confidence I have in what we're going to be doing. So you can get this package today, right now. The first 100, like I said, there's a limit of 100 set on the page. How about that? $1. The way this works, you are going to sign up for $1. I'm going to give you the link to get it in a minute, so just calm down. If you want this today, you sign up. You pay $1. It's a subscription, so it's going to sign you up for a subscription, $1 for the first 30 days and $99 a month. Now, some of you might say, oh, $99 is too much for me to find. Don't worry about that first month. Remember, you're paying only $1 today. The idea is that over the next 30 days, my job is to help you make multiples of that $99 so that you don't have a problem paying me at the end of the month from money you've made. See now, I'm actually telling you, let me teach you, let me show you, then pay me from the money you make. You only need to come out of pocket if you didn't make up to $100 your first 30 days. And heaven forbid bad thing. If you execute, you should make at least $99 in 30 days. It's not possible for you not to, because I'm going to give you what to do every day. I'm actually going to do it with you. I'm going to send you a message that this is what I'm doing today. Oh, this is what I need you to do at 8 a.m. in the morning. This is what I need you to do at 4 p.m. in the morning. This is what I need to do at 8 p.m. And I'm going to give you, just follow me like a dummy. Don't try to be smart over the next 30 days. On day one, when they tell you what to do, just go ahead and do it. How many are ready to do this? When you sign up, the only thing that will limit some of you is that if you don't have a card to pay for this, I can't help you there. Go borrow, go steal. This will expire midnight tonight. I'm going to give you a link. You're going to go to that link and you're going to pick that option for $1. I think there might be 3 or 4 options. They want to pick that option for $1 trial for 30 days and then $99 a month for the subscription. As long as you are using my franchise, you will pay me $99 a month. When you graduate and you say, I don't want it anymore, you can always cancel your subscription at any time. I'd like to be clear. It's $99 a month to give you all this package for you to sell and keep 100% of the money, plus take my training, plus do all my live call, all those stuff. The day you don't want anymore, you simply cancel your subscription. How many think this is a great deal? If you want this, give me 100. You want the link, I'm ready to give you, and you are ready to go. I'm going to give you a link. When it reaches 100 people, luckily, I think we only have about 79 people on this call that are still here. I think, yes, 79. So everybody on this call should be able to get it, but I don't guarantee you If your card is not working, there's nothing I can do. You have to find a card that can pay for this. Here is the link to go get it, right? NFSpackage.com. You can see I don't have the link. I'm going to put it on there right now. Oops, sorry. I'm going to type it here. NFSpackage.com, right? That is the site, NFSpackage.com. Click on the button, go there now, and rock it. I'm going to type it on the screen so that everybody else also can get it. Okay, let me, where's my, just a second, guys. Don't worry, don't panic. I'm going to put it right here for you now. I'm going to put it on the chat so that everybody can get it. Oops. All right, this is the site, HTTPS, so that you can actually click on it and go get it. NFSpackage.com. I'm going to stay on the call and take some questions now, but you can go right there and click on the button to go get it. NFS, I just typed it on the screen. It looks like it's not coming up. NFSpackage.com. All right, NFSpackage.com. The first 100, when it reaches 101, is going to flip out and it's going to make you pay the first $99 before the monthly subscription will still be available after you reach 100. But then instead of $1, you're going to have to pay $99 to be able to get in there. So make sure, I'm going to leave it open. I'm not going to tell you it's going to close anytime soon, but until midnight or you reach 100 people. All right. No, you are paying $1 now, not $99. Only $1. Only $1. And then $99 in 30 days. The idea behind all of this is that you should be able to make more than enough in the next 30 days to pay your monthly subscription so that you don't ever have to be out of pocket. That is my plan. But if you did not take action, all right, you're not going to make this money. And at the end of 30 days, that $99 will be due. Of course, you can cancel it anytime you want. You can cancel anytime before 30 days. Nobody's going to hold you to that. But as long as you have this franchise, it's $99 a month. If you don't do anything, it will still charge you $99 at the end of the month. So don't come back crying to me. If you don't want it to be charged, then you can always cancel at any time. But the minute you cancel, you will no longer have access to my products to sell. And even if you sell, you will not get that 100% commission. I'm going to keep that money, okay? Because it's only for those with an active franchise. So if you cancel before the end of the month, you are not going to get the money. I don't want anybody to get confused, okay? Now, yeah, the payment option through GT Bank, I don't know how to do that because payment option means you're going to transfer $1. I don't have time for that because there will be no way for me to charge you at the end of the month. This is only for those who can do subscription. I have it on Paystack that can take GT Bank, but that one will require you to pay $20,000 to start. There's no way I can do it because it doesn't allow me to actually reduce the first payment if you are paying with Naira. I will give you the link for that anyway. For those of you who cannot pay, who cannot do the subscription with Naira, you can do it with you can do it. Let me go and hold on a second. You can do it with Nigerian card for Naira, but that you will have to pay 20,000 Naira to get in. That one is 20,000 Naira a month even. Okay, so it's lower, but you're going to pay upfront for that. So it's up to you. Let me go get that for you. So that way you can take whatever option you want. Just a second. Where is the link? Just give me a second, guys. I'm trying to get a Nigerian team, and then I'm going to take all your questions. Don't worry, I'm here today. I'm going to take all your questions. before we go. So what I'm trying to say is that that link that I gave you, nfspackage.com, is only for those who can pay with their card because it's a subscription. It will sign you up for a subscription where you pay $1 now and $99 every month after 30 days. So I don't want to be chasing you. If you don't want it after before 30 days, then you send us an email and cancel it or cancel it from your account. But if you want to keep it, then it's going to charge you. Where is it? Huh. Where is it? Just a second, people. It looks like my system just crashed on the system. Okay, it's coming on. All right, please type your questions. I'm going to take all of them. I'm just trying to get people set up so that you can get the Nigerian payment in. Yeah, Valve goes. Okay, just use that Popo Live. You have your card. Just click on that link and try to pay. I think it takes Valve. I don't know. Just it takes Nigerian money. Lots of people. You said the site is not loading. Lots of people are in. What do you mean the site is not loading? The site is loading for sure. I don't know what the problem is from your end, but let me go double check it. nfspackage.com is working well from what I can see here. And I'm actually getting a lot of people who are already subscribing. So if you are having a challenge, maybe you need to tap it out in full. Because sometimes the site, you need to put, you need to put HTTPS. Okay, you need to put the full, I think, just a second here, guys. I'm trying to make sure I get this done for everybody here. Just email me for a second. Oops. All right, the site is not loading. What's going on here? Just give me a second. Did it crash? Did you guys crash? Too many people going on there? Okay, no, don't put HTTPS. It's just www.nfspackage.com. I just got to the site now. It's working very well. Let me modify account. Sorry, give me a minute. Be posting your questions. I'm just double checking the sites to be sure everything is done for you. Then I'm going to take your questions. Just give me a minute, please. It's a bit slow on my end too. And you're going to get your chance unless more than 100 people get there before you. And even then, you're still going to be able to get it for the $99 a month. It's just that you're going to pay the first month. It's not going to be $1 anymore. Okay, that's the best I can do. So this has no problem. Okay, this is working very good. I'm looking for the Nigerian payment for those of you who cannot do the payment with the card. I'm just going to have to figure out what to do for you with that. All right, let's take some questions. It's loading. My guys are working on trying to help you get the Nigerian, the Paystack link. Don't worry, I'm going to get it for you for the Nigerian people. But like I said, for you to get access to pay the Paystack, to use the Paystack option, you are going to have to pay is 20,000 Naira a month. There is no free $1 trial. So what I did was I reduced the monthly payment for you, but you are going to have to pay the first payment for you to get in. I cannot do better than that. Sorry about that. But here is the link for Paystack. It is paystack.com/paynfs. Right there, you see the link right there for Paystack Naira payment. Okay. It's 20,000 Naira a month. I reduce it to the best I can. For those of you who have paid for this, you know that this is something I charged $997 for. Okay, but you can do it $20,000 a month, but you have to pay the first month. That is the best. That's the best I can do for those of you who want to pay in Naira. I'm trying to get a cleaner link for you here. For some reason, my netpreneurfranchise.com somehow is down. I don't know if there's too many people going on that site or something. Yeah, it's working. So, all right, let me go to WP. All right. What are your questions now on anything I've said so far? While some of you, I'm trying to make sure I stay here for you guys to get in there, because I will not entertain questions once the thing has changed and you have to pay the first $99 to get in. That means you are not part of the first 100. But I think even at $99 a month to start, it is a steal. Ayo Adelaja said the site is not loading. What site is not loading? Again, what I'm trying to say here is that if you are watching this and there's less than 100 people on who have registered, you will be able to sign in with only $1 for the first 30-day trial. Then after that, you'll be able to now get you pay a monthly $99. And the idea is you're going to follow me for the 30-day execution campaign, which we are going to start on Monday. You're going to take between today when you register and Sunday to set yourself up or to pay for the setup. Then from Monday, we are going to do a 30-day execution plan where I'm going to work with you every day to make sure you make more than enough money to cover your first month's payment so that you don't have to pay that $99 from your pocket. But if you are too busy to do the execution plan with us, you will be charged $99 at the end of the month unless you cancel before 30 days. We don't give refunds. Once you have paid, I'm not going to refund you. So if you don't want it, make sure you cancel before the 30-day period, right? All right, the NFSpackage.com is working. People are already registering. I'm receiving a lot every minute. So I don't know what your problem is. Ayo Adelaja, NFSpackage.com. Put www before it. www.nfspackage.com. Or click from the chat box. Most people, I'm getting a lot every second right now. People are getting in. So I don't know what problem you are having. It has to be from your end. Maybe you are using the wrong browser. You need to change your browser. Do whatever you need to do to get in there. I will not extend this beyond 100, because if I can get 100 people and get maybe 70% of them to make their first $3,000 the next 30 days, my work is done. This thing goes viral. I won't need anybody else to promote this for me anymore. That's why I'm doing this. Not because I think my product is worth $1. My product is $5,000, and that's how much I will sell it next year. Guaranteed. But after I've produced at least 100 people with verifiable screenshots that this thing works, who are going to be able to show $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. Okay, that's why I am doing this. So if you don't get in, it's okay. You're still going to get in at some point, but you're going to pay the full money. All right. Coming back again, I know Nigerian cards, some banks do not allow you to sign in for subscription. So your card may not work. I get that. That's why I'm giving you an alternative option. That will involve you making some payment right now, but hey, it's better than not getting in, and it's better than you having to pay $97 later. You can use the Paystack option. Okay. Unfortunately, Paystack does not allow me to do $1 trial or 100 Naira trial. Whatever you pay the first time is what you're going to be paying every month. So what I've done is I've reduced the price for those who are using the Nigerian, for my Nigerian people. I know that the US people will not have a problem. And a lot of Americans, I want them to do this. It's going to be easy for them, easier. But they won't have a problem collecting their money. They won't have a problem being able to get PayPal to be paid into their account. So I'm looking more towards working with Americans than even Africans. I'm being frank with you. But at the same time, this is my product. I want my own people too. You need the money more than the Americans, okay? That's why I'm trying to make this work for you. So if you are paying in Naira, you can go to that Paystack link I just gave you. I just posted it, paystack.com/pay/NFS-monthly. It's a long link, but you're going to have to pay 20,000 Naira first month too. So I reduced the monthly payment. Instead of $99, which is 35,000 naira, I reduced it to 20,000 naira a month for those who want to pay the first month upfront. So if you know you're going to do this beyond the 1 month anyway, and you don't want to be paying $99 a month, then go subscribe for the one on Paystack, because the price there is lower deliberately, because I know those who are going to take that option have to pay me 20,000 naira first, and they're not going to get a refund whether they follow the plan or not. But it's cheaper ultimately, so you have to think about that, whether you want to do the 20,000 naira a month one, but you pay your 20,000 first. Again, that one will go to 35,000 naira after midnight. You will think I'm joking again. You're going to get in there and you're going to see the price has gone up, because that is the price, $99 a month after we reach 100. It is still a good deal, even as you are watching this. Maybe you are watching a repeat play and you get to the site and the $1 free trial is over and it's now $99 to get in. I think $99 to start is still a great steal, because I guarantee you, if you follow the 30-day execution plan that we're going to start on Monday for the next 30 days, and it's going to be recorded, even if you didn't start with us right out there, you should be able to make more than enough to cover your first payment, even if you have to pay $99 first, plus your subsequent monthly payment. Okay? Yes, you can pay with your dollar account in Nigeria. Oladele Awogoke, use your card. If you have your card, it will take your dollar. Just go to the nfspackage.com. That is where you pay with dollars. Right? nfspackage.com. Put your card there. It takes Nigerian card. Most Nigerian cards. Don't worry. Just try it first. Right? But the thing why I like it is that you can pay regardless of where you are in the world, whether you're African, American, Indian, and any of you out here. If now that doesn't work for your card, that means probably the bank you have does not allow subscription payments in dollars. Then you can use the Paystack link. So you use any of these two cards, use any of these two websites. Right? I'm trying to make sure I take care of everybody before I start taking all these questions. That first 100 people is so important for me too, because if I can make success of them, then I don't need to reduce my price anymore. It's going to go back to my $5,000, and then I will have people begging me to pay because they can see the money. Okay, so if you try the first site, which is nfspackage.com, and it doesn't go, try the one for Paystack. There's no implication if you cancel before 30 days. That's it. It's only that $1 that you have paid. That's all. And if you do the 20,000 naira one, which is the Nigerian card, the only money you will have paid is that 20,000. We don't give a refund. Okay? Now you are just coming in. For those of you coming in, what we have done is we are giving a special deal for people to take the NFS the Netpreneur franchise license for $1 trial for the first 30 days. It's going to be $99 a month now, but your first payment is going to be only $1. And then you follow us to do the 30-day execution plan, so that within that first 30 days, you can make more than enough to pay not just your monthly fee, but to pay a lot of money to yourself. So there is no risk. That's why I said this one, there's no risk for you other than that $1 you are paying. And that's only 350 naira for those of you. So if at the end of the 28 days, you feel that you have not made any money to justify this, please cancel it. And I will not bill you. Just cancel it. You just won't have access to sell my products anymore, and you won't have access to the training packages. And if you sell after you have canceled, you do not get that money. I'm being very frank now. I'm going to keep my money. If your license is not valid. In other words, if you have canceled your license, then you cannot claim to collect any money from me, which is my own way of making you keep your franchise alive. That's how I make money too. Okay? So if your franchise has been canceled, even if they say it comes later under your link, I'm not going to give you that money. Because when it comes to time to pay you, we are going to look at your franchise license. If you don't have a valid license, you do not get paid. All right? So now let's take some questions. All right, I've given you the two options. You have the Nigerian end, but that one will not give you $1 trial. Again, I'm repeating myself because some of you are already asking me to pay 20,000. Yes, your first payment will be 20,000 naira and 20,000 naira every month if you are paying through Paystack, because Paystack did not allow me to do a $1 trial or 300 naira trial. Whatever you pay the first time is what it charges every month. So I reduced the monthly price from 35,000 to 20,000. But the only disadvantage is you have to pay the first 20,000. But it's a cheaper alternative if you are not pennywise pound foolish. I would do that option if I were you. I would pay that first 20,000. Because now every month now I'm only paying 20,000 instead of 35,000. But if you want to test this to see if it's going to work before you try it, then do the $1 option. You have nothing to lose. I'm game. Okay. Now after you make the 1,000, after you have registered, what will now happen is that between now and tomorrow, you are going to receive an email, if not immediately even, accepting you to the Netpreneur franchise license. You are now going to get access to the members area, okay, to set up your account. Because on Monday, we are going to start execution. Pay attention now, guys. Between now, today is Thursday and Sunday. And if you are watching this later, that means the 30-day program already started. You can still register, and then you can watch the recording of each of those days, because we're going to record it and we're going to put it in the members area. We are going to have a 30-day execution plan. I'm going to write it out, and every day I'm going to send you an email. I'm going to post it into the private group on Facebook that this is what you need to do today. Step 1, step 2, step 3. Post this to this place. Post this to this place. Do this. I'm going to give you specific things to do. And because I'm the coach leading you to the promised land, don't be over smart and try to do your own way. If you don't understand what I'm asking you to do, yes, of course, you ask questions in the members area on Facebook. But just follow me like a dummy. Do what I ask you to do. We are going to do it every day for 30 days. And my goal is for you to make your first $3,000 in 30 days. And we are going to know whether all this bullshit I'm talking is working or not. If you follow me for that 30 days, of course, it's not going to work if you don't take action. If I say go to your WhatsApp group and create a group for this, and you don't do it, then you're not going to make the money. For instance, that's going to be one of the easiest ways for you to make money, and I'm going to show you how to do it. Go to your WhatsApp. Everybody's got a WhatsApp. I'm going to tell you what to do there. I'm going to tell you what to send to them on Monday. I'm going to tell you what to send to them on Tuesday. I'm going to tell you what to send to them on Thursday until we get to 30 days. I hope you guys are following me. If you understand all this, I need you to give me 500 now. 500 to be sure you're following me. Okay? If you understand what is next, after you register, you are going to receive an email. That email will include a link for you to set up your account. Now, okay, I'm going to let all of you understand it. Fantastic. Now, pay attention. I don't want any confusion. After you have paid, you are going to get an email. In that email, there will be a link for you to create your account in the Netpreneur thing, a franchise membership area. Then there will be the training for you to set up your account. Now, because you have to set up these products on your own domain and all of that stuff, you have to set it up between now and Sunday. If I were you, I would spend that time to set myself up. I'm begging you guys. The only thing you will need to do, you will need to get your own domain. We also tell you how to get your own domain in the training. You have to buy a domain name for yourself. Domain is only $10 if you don't have one. Just because you want to own your own business. This is how it starts. Set up between now and Sunday. If setup is a challenge for you or you don't want to be bothered, there will be a link in the email for you to use what is called the concierge plan. I will also post it on Facebook because we're going to add all of you to the Facebook page. That we're going to post the concierge plan there. Concierge plan is $99 for somebody to help you set it up. Maybe not to confuse it with the $99 monthly payment. I will just make it $100. That $100 is not paid to me. It's going to be paid to the person who will set you up so that everything will be set up for you between now and Sunday. so that on Monday morning, when we start executing, they're not asking me, how do I set up my page? I'm not going to be answering that question that time. I want to make money at that point. I'm not going to be talking technical stuff. The technical stuff is between now and Sunday. There'll be a training video, step by step for you to do. Take the time. If it's going to take you 2 hours between now and Sunday, do it. Help yourself. But if it's proving too much a challenge for you, okay, if it's proving too much of a challenge, you can then order the concierge plan for somebody to set it up for you and pay the $100. That, I hope I am clear, okay? I don't know, Darius, what are you posting here? Who is this guy called Darius posting rubbish on my stuff? Are you okay? I'm going to have to bounce you from here. There's it. All right, I'm coming. I just want to take care of this Darius guy that is coming to cause problem. I don't know what kind of stupid post is that. You want to delete that post before I delete you, okay? Because you're posting something about some MLM shit. We don't do that shit here, man. Darius, delete this stuff now or yourself will be banned from my program. We don't do this stuff, okay? Oh, okay, you're trying to help those with payment issues. What does that mean? Okay, sorry. I see what you are saying now. All right, I don't know what it is. I don't know much about it, but I will post the link. So Darius, yeah, sorry, my apologies. I thought you are trying to sell something. Okay, I don't play that game here, but I hear you. Those who are having payment problem, he's saying you can go to Flutterwave or whatever. I don't even want to get into all of that now, but you can post it into the members area later. So don't let me get distracted. But again, I'm not going to delete you. I get you. Thank you for trying to help out. So my point is, we will create a special Facebook group for this called the Netpreneur Franchise Inner Circle. You are going to be admitted there. That one is not going to be free. Once you have registered, you'll be admitted there and details will be posted. If I were you, I would do it. I will check it every day. Now, somebody asked, Folon Shaki, and he said, do we have to get a domain too? You don't need to get a domain, but you have to set up your account. All right? Now, if you don't have a domain, that means you are setting it up on my own domain. I'm going to own everything. That's stupid. Domain is only $10. But you don't need a domain to do this. You're going to see it in the training. But you'll be stupid not to get one. It's only $10. Okay, but if you don't want to get a domain, then you can just go through the training and get it set up. But we encourage you, as a matter of fact, for everybody to get their own domain so that you own it. If you don't have a domain, obviously, you go to osgator.netpreneur tools to go buy one yourself, because you can get it with osgator.netpreneurtools.com. That is where you can buy a domain. These things I'm giving you guys is not because I just want you to spend money. It's only $10. But if you want to become a millionaire, I am not ready to spend $10 to host your own domain, then you are being penny wise, pound foolish. Okay? Because with your own domain, now you own your own assets. So that even when you cancel your membership, those stuff that you set up, you probably will still have your domain to use, because many people might know your domain name over the next 30 days as we begin to execute this. Okay? That domain name will be very popular because you're going to do something every day for 30 days. So even if you stop doing Netpreneur franchise, that your domain name, you can still use it to sell your own product. But we'll talk about all of that later. So next question. No, the mail you got was a wrong email. The mail you're supposed to get is for the setup. I hope you are listening, Mr. Joseph. I told you to change that welcome email. Please don't mess me up on this. Well, I'm going to get a lot of appointments. You don't need to set up appointment to get this. It's supposed to be an email for you to go set up your account. It's supposed to have link, and it will come later today if it doesn't come to you right away. My apologies. Okay, so call it a follow-up email. Okay, just give me a second. Let me just send a quick mail to my guys here. All right, post your questions, please. Okay, let me take some questions here. Okay. So the link to buy for you to subscribe, we have two of them. There's the nfspackage.com. nfspackage.com. I'm going to type it again, so maybe you can just click on it. All right, I'm going to stop this recording in a second. What I want you guys to do is, like I said, you're going to get a welcome email, the one that is telling you to book appointment with me. You don't have to book appointment. That is for those when we are doing the $997 thing. You're going to get a second follow-up email that will give you the link to set up your account and then how to set up yourself between Thursday and Sunday. Okay, and then you're going to, that email, second email, we also have a link for you to join the Facebook group. I'm going to set that up right away once I leave here. Okay, and once you do that, take between Thursday and Sunday to set up. On Monday, we are going to do the execution for the next 30 days. All this I'm going to post on the Facebook page that will invite you in. Okay. Now let's take some questions. The best, Oluwayomi say, what is the best website builder? Well, the best website builder I would recommend is my own. I own one. It's called funnel360.com. Not necessarily the best, I'll be honest with you. The one I use the most that I think is easy for any, Funnel 360 is good, but I have to be honest, ClickFunnels is been in the market longer. Okay, so if you don't want to use Funnel 360, then use ClickFunnels, and you can use, go to ClickFunnels, netpreneurtools.com to subscribe. They also have a 30-day free trial, I think, on clickfunnels.netpreneurtools.com. But it is expensive for entry-level guys like you. It's $97 a month. For ClickFunnels, it's the best out there, I think. I myself paid I have the $297 one. I pay $297 a month, apart from using my own funnel builder. But if you don't want to pay that money, okay, then go to funnel360.com and then subscribe to that. It's not bad, but for what you need, you don't need too much. Or you can use Katra. Katra is also a good one. Katra, I think that's the one my people recommend. Katra.netpreneurtools.com. I think you'll be able to order that there. Okay, we can talk more about that later. Let's take some direct questions on this offer. Before we close it, we are already at the 2-hour mark, and I'm way, so this is done. Yes, Paul Annie, those of you already part of the last conference, those of you who purchased, if you paid, some of you registered at the conference and you did not make payment. So you just going to need to go do this one because your payment is being, I will cancel that. For those who have already paid, what I'm going to do is that those who already paid the first a couple of months, some of you paid, but you have not really done much. What I will do is I chat with me later on private chat. We'll see what we'll do in terms of compensating you for the payments you already made. But I would rather, so that's what we're going to do for those of you who already paid. But it's not my fault that you haven't done anything, all right? So question. Can digital newbies join? Of course, this is mostly for newbies, those who don't know anything. That is what this is for, because the 30-day execution plan, you're going to do step by step. You're going to follow me day by day. I'm going to tell you what to do every day. If you can copy and paste, you can follow this program. And then we have the 7 pillars to 6-figure training in there that you can then use to train yourself to build your own business over the next 8 to 12 weeks. Okay. Yes, you can use any domain you have and use a subdomain of it to set up yourself. You don't need to buy a brand new domain if you already have one domain. You don't need to waste money to go buy a brand new domain. If you have one already, even if it's a blog, you can use a subdomain on it to do that. Okay. But we recommend people signing up for Katra. Katra has, because that Katra with one button for you to set up. And you're going to get all of that in the email that you receive. But whatever you do, try to get yourself set up over the next 3 or 4 days. Because from Monday, we're going to be talking execution. Okay? Any other question? All right. I know Lakpo says, okay. So I know we are going to sort that out. This Katra link, he said, is not going. I have to sort out all this link after here. My technical team is falling my hand big time today. I'm not happy with them. The affiliate link for Katra is supposed to be on katra.netpreneurtools.com. For some reason, they've not set that up, and that is why it's not working. All right, so let me get that right now so that I can give it to you. All right. Yes, you will get the email for setup. I can't resend any email to you right now, Nick, but you will get. When I get off this call, we're going to make sure everybody subscribe today. I'm going to send you a personal email before I sleep tonight. So an email is going to come. That is going to have a link for you to create your account. It's going to have a link for you to go and get yourself set up. And there's going to have a link for you to start with the free trial of Katra, because Katra is easy for you to get yourself set up without all this stress. You're going to get that before I sleep. I promise you that. So when you wake up, depending on where you are in, those of you in the US, you get it before you go to bed. Those of you are in Nigeria or Africa, you get it when you wake up. I am going to personally send you one. And you're going to receive also a link to join the Facebook group, right? It's because I think I caught my people unawares too with this $1 tryout thing. I think they themselves were not expecting it. All right. So at the Katra thing, I don't understand, Timothy. What is your question? The Thrive card link. What about that? What about it? There's no coupon. What coupon are you putting again? It's $1 trial. You put your thing there and you pay your dollar there. You want a coupon again to reduce $1 to what now, Mr. Timothy? So coupon is no longer, there's no coupon for this. We already reduced it. People are always looking for what is not lost, okay? Just pay your $1. If you pick the $1 option, which is there, I think that is even the, no, don't ignore it. Wait for me, sir. Mr. Timothy is asking me whether to ignore it. Wait for me, I'm coming. Next question, please. All right. Yes, again, for those of you just listening to me, what I'm saying is that the email you got when you registered, that is the wrong email for those of you just registered now. Before I go to bed, I'm going to do another email and I'm going to send it to you. I've said it like 20 times, but some of you are still asking me that. Do not worry about that first email you got. That was the email for those who pay the full $9.97 upfront, or those who need to do an interview with me to decide whether they want to buy the franchise. That email is supposed to have been changed by my team. I just sent them a message right now because I myself, I surprised them with this $1 trial. They didn't know I was going to do it. So you will get email, okay? All right, and how to get your own domain. I also send a link for you to get your domain. All of that will be in that email so that you are not confused, all right? If your site is not working, if you have a Nigerian card, I'm going to say this one last time and that's it. It may not accept it because most Nigerian cards, or many Nigerian cards, not all, many of them do not allow subscription payments. That is why it's probably not working for some of you. If that is the situation you're in, then you can go try Paystack. That's a straight up Nigerian card, but you will have to pay 20,000 Naira to start. There is no free trial of $1 because it doesn't allow me to do that. What you pay the first time is what it charges every month. So what I've done to compensate you for paying 20,000 naira in advance is that I've reduced the monthly payment. Instead of $99, it's now going to be 20,000 naira for you. So you save. The only difference is that you're paying some money upfront. All right, next question. For those of you who are still looking for the payment link, is nfspackage.com. All right, questions on the program itself. If I can't solve your payment problem by now, I don't think I'm going to ever be able to solve it. So I'm going to focus on those who have questions about the package. If you don't have the payment link, it's nfspackage.com. And then the Nigerian package is, all right, if you want to pay with Naira, it is paystack.monthly. Question. Anoluakpo says, are we going to be receiving our payments on the NFS program via PayPal or what? It's a good question. When you make a sale, the payment will be in escrow because they're making sale through Thrive cards. We pay out every 30 days. The reason why we hold it for 30 days, you will receive notice that you have made a sale. You will know who you sold to. You will know how much they paid for whatever product that you sell. But you don't get that payment until 30 days after the payment. The reason why we don't pay before 30 days is in case the person cancels the product. We don't want people to do fraud for us like many Nigerians do, with all apologies to my people. Not just Nigerians, even Americans, even Indians. So it's not only us that do it. We don't want somebody to go make a purchase and then we give them the money and then they cancel and get their money back and then we are left with that loss. And because the products we are selling, all those 10 products that you're getting to sell while you're training yourself to build your own, they come with 30-day money-back guarantee. So which means if somebody buys your product, they can still cancel and get their money back within 30 days. It is after that 30 days is over, the 31st day, and they have not canceled, that will make the money payment to you. Now, we will make the payment to you directly to your bank account if you want. You are going to have 3 options to receive your money. Either you want a direct transfer to your account wherever you are in the world, or you want us to pay you by PayPal, or you want us to pay you by app transfer. We have apps. So whatever options you want, we will give you that because we are in control of releasing that payment to you. I hope that answers your question, Anoluakpo. Okay. All right. But that's a really very good question because when you start making sales, some of you are going to make sale on Monday as we start. If you do what I tell you to do. Now, don't expect that payment in your account until 30 days has passed. We have to give time for the money back. Okay. All right. When I said, can I give you the list of accounts to be set up, items to be set up? I can't give you a list. You're going to receive a video training. Watch it. It's less than 10 minutes. It will tell you what to set up. Essentially, it's how to set up your squeeze page, your sales page that you're going to use to make sales. All those sales, the replicated pages that we have created for you. How you're going to set it up. You're going to set up your squeeze page so that you can build your list. You're going to set up your sales page so that when people can go there and make payment, that will be recorded for you. You're going to set up your emails. Remember, we have each product, we have 7 emails already done automatically. So there's 7 times 10, about 70 emails. How you're going to set it up in your autoresponder. It's not complicated. Trust me, you watch the video, you'll be able to do it. Because for that autoresponder, those 70 emails can be set up in under 2 minutes. Because you're going to use a code. You put that code in your autoresponder, you automatically do it. That is on Aweber. So you're going to need to have your own autoresponder account on Aweber. You're going to get the link to do that. Aweber also has, I think, 14 or 30 days free trial. So the idea is for you not to be out of pocket. What we are going to recommend for you to get, like Katra. Katra is the website setup that will do everything for you in less than 5 minutes. Katra has a free trial, 30 days. Aweber subscription, you have to subscribe to an autoresponder to be able to do this well. As a 30-day free trial. And I think those are the 3 things you need. The idea is that if you execute the 30-day program well, you won't need to look for money from your pocket to pay Aweber their $49 a month, or to pay Katra, whether 27 or whatever it is they charge. That's why you want to work hard the first 30 days to make sure that all those things that need to keep your business going, because you can't do internet business without having an autoresponder. You can't do internet business without having a page builder. You can't do internet business without having your own domain to host it. So, well, we don't have, our package is only on Aweber. If you want to use GetResponse, you can use it, but you're going to have to set up the individual emails to yourself. We'll give it to you, the 70 of them. You just copy and then configure on your own GetResponse. But if you have Aweber, it's only one code. It will transfer all those emails to you with one click of a button. So you get all those 70 emails coded and all of that stuff, and all you do is change the link. So whichever works for you. That's our daily brand. Since I use a GetResponse. Yes, you're going to get access to the emails, and then you can go set it up in your own GetResponse as you want. Okay. Next question. Victor wants to know: will you receive notification as soon as you make it? Yes, as soon as a sale is made, you're going to receive an email. It's going to tell you what you sold. It's going to tell you how much the person paid. It's going to tell you who. That one is automated. It's not coming from me. You're going to be able to log into your account and see how much you have made for the month. You just don't get it until after 30 days has passed. Okay. All right. HostGator is not free. HostGator is a hosting site. If you are going to host your domain, you're going to pay for it. That's Mr. Fallon. You want me to pay for domain for you too? And like I said, you're going to pay for your own domain. Domain is, I think, it says $2.75 a month. I don't know what it says. Ask these questions in the Facebook group so that I don't go into too much details of all these little problem. Okay? All right. Whatever autoresponder you use, if it is not Aweber, then you are going to have to manually set up each of those 70 emails. It's not difficult to do. You have the emails, you go to your autoresponder, set it up. If you use Aweber, there is a 3-minute training that will help you set up all those 70 emails immediately. And that's the one I use. And that's the one I encourage you to use, because when I write more emails and I want to share it, you can share it with one button. All right, Ayadelaja. Next question. Really, just a second here. No, what you are trying to do there in that Falonagu, the $2.75 a month is to host your domain. When you get to that HostGator, look for area to buy your domain, because you are looking in the wrong place. What? You buy a domain and you host it. All right. Next question, people. I need to stop this recording now. That's it, guys. At least so that it's